So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Fernando Vargas, 178 centimeters tall with 178 centimeter reach. And he'll be facing the one and only Josh Taylor. Is going to go in as a welterweight, 143 pounds. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall with a reach of nearly 70 inches.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Fernando Vargas. Here comes an absolute legend out of Oxnard, California. Who could forget his battles in the 90s with the best of the best in his division? Tartan.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the amateur great from Oxnard, California, introducing the 2-time world champion.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Missed with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchange punches. A straight right just misses. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Nice counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe this? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Back and forth they go. Both want a knockout, you can tell. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fernando Vargas in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different.
Shots off.
On to the second round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
A perfect counter lands. Do you believe what we're seeing? A perfect counter lands. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter punch. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Punch, counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That kept a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Fernando Vargas in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, some...
The bell rings and we start the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Misses with that uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A perfect counter lands. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Taylor in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
There's a counter shot. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Good counter punch. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Straight right just misses. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Fernando Vargas in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Relax now. I don't want to
Got everything in the bag.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice counter shot. And Vargas now stumbling backwards. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. And the Tartan Tornado is down. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only continue.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to par you. Walk around.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round.
What do you do? Get your mind back.
Here's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. His stamina is off the charts. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Somebody can smell.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round.
Don't worry about that round.
Here we go, it's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he scores with the counter. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice counter. Heavy shot to Vargas. Watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Vargas in that last one. There's the bell to start round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you...
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, is this the beginning of the end of Vargas?
Last round, ladies and
Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Oh, man, Vargas. And down goes Vargas. And finally, Vargas goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the goal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round 1. He knows what shot works.
Whoa, Johnny. Ooh, and a big blow right there to Vargas is on the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
The best fighter Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Down goes Taylor. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.